So after Naruto 608, one thing kept going through my mind. Why did Kakashi kill Rin? In retrospect, doesn't old Madara remind you of Mitt Romney? Old losers. So this chapter was an all-out battle chapter, and while that's not the most plot-driving thing to do, it definitely was awesome to see, and I really like seeing a couple different things that went down. First of all, we see a slight return of Pakun, Kakashi's dog, when he uses a barrier, and it seemingly has, like, Pakun on it, or all the dogs, and I thought that was pretty cool to see. And in this particular chapter, a couple things went through my mind. First of all, when Kakashi was fighting Obito, I'm like, God damn, Kakashi gets his ass whipped. He loses his will during this fight, and it was kind of like sad to see because, to be honest with you, I just feel really bad for Kakashi at this point. Like, you know, after seeing Obito's flashback, you know, first he lost Obito, then he lost Rin, seemingly, depending on how the hell, why he had to kill her. Then Obito comes back to seek revenge, and, you know, he's just been tortured all these years. Poor goddamn Kakashi, and he's just getting sliced by shurikens. Obito doesn't care. A couple things we could have done without, but I didn't really mind them, was the little flashback sequences again. It seems as though Kishimoto wants to keep on showing us that, and it didn't really bother me, but still we could have done without it because it's like, we get it. We know Kakashi Gaiden by now. So that was, I guess, one complaint with the chapter, but still, I really love the fights. I thought it was pretty awesome to see that, you know, it's not just one triumphant victory. There's a lot of struggle and a lot of pain. And overall, I'm just feeling bad for Kakashi. You know, he gets sent with Kamui to the other world, and he sits there for a second, and, like, you just look at the character, and you're like, God damn, poor guy. And then when he gets back, he just keeps getting slaughtered, and Obito is going crazy. And while I'm reading this, I'm just thinking to myself, damn, Obito, do I really feel bad for you anymore? Do I really have sympathy for this character? And that's one of the big questions I guess I have with this particular chapter. Do you feel bad for Obito after this point? Do you have any sympathy for this guy? Me personally, after this chapter, it kind of, the last little inkling of it went out the window when I see him with a shuriken slicing Kakashi through his chest and he's smiling sadistically. I'm like, no, bastard, you gotta die now. I'm sick of you already. Like, you know, I felt bad for you. You know, you had a traumatic past, but die already because you're messing with Kakashi-sensei. And, you know, I love when Naruto comes and he's, because Obito keeps on blabbering about, oh, this world and, oh, everyone is trash and etc. And I'm like, oh, shut up, Obito. Stop muttering everything Madara put into your goddamn head. Because, let's be honest, people, Madara used Obito as a good pawn, and we still don't even know if Madara is really down with this whole Moon Eye plan, or he's just using Obito to get to where he wants to be, as far as maybe, like, get the power of the Jubi within him, and then, you know, he'll rule the world and just tell Obito, fuck you, I got the power I needed, you're worthless. So, you know, he keeps on with all these mutterings of stuff that is like, I don't feel bad for this character anymore. I don't feel bad for Obito. I'm just like, you are too far gone. You're smiling while you're cutting up your former friend because of something that happened that you don't even have all the facts. Which is another thing, is like, why did Kakashi kill Rin? I can't wait till Kishimoto gives us that, because I know he will, obviously. He's just giving more suspense and whatnot, but every time Kakashi asks that question, I'm just sitting in my seat like, give us the answers, Kishi! Pretty freaking awesome stuff in this chapter as well, as far as Guy Sensei goes. He is wrapped up. Madara is using his perfect Susanoo, and he got them wrapped up with the wooden dragon snake, and Guy uses Daytime Tiger, and I was like, yes. And at the same time, that's when Kakashi's will is lifted by Naruto, and he tries to Raikiri Obito. And I'm like, oh man, this is great. You know, they're fighting back, and Kakashi gets his will back. And overall, just for me personally, it was a very solid battle chapter. Yes, it doesn't progress the plot overall, and it kind of seems like, you know, getting those flashbacks, but for, you know, a battle chapter, which is what Shonen is a lot of times based off of, I thought it was done very well, and it had me really excited. It was pretty freaking epic, to be honest with you. I just love seeing a Susanoo, and then actually Guy using a technique against it. Now, after this, Guy should kind of be done, because he's already been getting his ass handed to him. You know, it's a tough battle. You're fighting Madara Uchiha. And then to top it all off, he just used that technique, which is very draining. So, Guy Sensei doesn't have much more in this battle, I don't think. I think after this, he might die if he uses the 8 gates. Other than that, I don't really see him having too much more part in this battle, because he just used a very draining technique. B is also on the ropes as well. It's really just, I love that it's such a struggle, and I think that Kishimoto's doing a great job with this fight because you really get a sense of struggle. You know, you got Kakashi getting sliced up, having to use barriers. You got a guy tied up, B tied up, getting ready to get slaughtered by Perfect Susanoo. He's using Daytime Tiger. Everything about it was just freaking awesome. Let me know what you think, though. Two big questions. One, do you still feel sympathy for Obito after seeing him smiling while he's cutting Kakashi's sensei? And two, why did Kakashi kill Rin? That's still on your mind, because to me, every time Kakashi mentions, is it because of Rin? I'm just thinking to myself, yes, it is because of Rin. Now tell us why you killed her. For me personally, I'm starting to think it's a possibility Kakashi did go back on his word or something along the lines, because he keeps on talking as if he really did do this on purpose because of a specific reason. Maybe Rin was a traitor and he had to kill her, but I don't know. That's still just on my mind, like, why did he kill Rin? But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to get the answers of why did Kakashi kill Rin. For the world, and as always, people, have an awesome day.